Puerto Rico is beautiful. I mean, even the parts that are still struggling, rebuilding from Maria, to me are beautiful. It's the land that saw my husband be born, so I love it. My name is Veronica Ortiz-Rivera. I was married to Staff Sergeant Javier Ortiz-Rivera, and he was killed in action on November 16th, 2010. He was in the United States Marine Corps. Javier was born in Cayey, Puerto Rico. He lived here and then he moved to Rochester, New York in the 1990s. I remember he always said, you know, when I die, that it won't be a Puerto Rican flag draped over my casket, it'll be an American flag. And I always thought that when he passed, that he would want to be buried here in Puerto Rico with his grandparents. And in his will, he left that he wanted to be buried at Arlington National Cemetery. His first deployment was in 2003 for the initial invasion in Iraq, and then he deployed 4 more times, but his last deployment was in September of 2010. He called me the day prior, and he said he would call me the next day at around that time, and at around the time that he was supposed to call me is when my doorbell rang. And I didn't want to answer the door because I felt like I needed to get the Christmas presents wrapped so that whenever he did call, I could tell him, your Christmas presents are wrapped and they'll be on their way today. After the 3rd ring on the doorbell, I got up and I went to the door and I saw 3 men in uniform standing on my porch. And Javier had always told me, they will never come in uniform unless I'm dead. And so I thought to myself, they have to be at the wrong house. And they said my name. They said Mrs. Ortiz-Rivera, and that's when I knew. I think the entire first year was the worst part of losing him. It was a lot of firsts. The first birthday, the first anniversary. It just was so hard in that first year to find any joy in life. Coming on this expedition to Puerto Rico has been very special. It feels like I'm literally helping his family. Even though the people that we're helping, they're not related to him, it feels like family. And then I have gotten to see my father-in-law, who I'm very close to, and I've gotten to see Javier's dad's side of the family while we've been here, so it's been extremely special. As the years have gone on, I've realized that the best way to honor his life and his legacy is to live life and help others and try to make the world a better place and leave it a better place for my kids and, you know, for our generations to come. The Travis Manion Foundation and their mission really has helped me since I've been here, because it's not about let's sit around and cry. Let's do something in honor of them. Let's make a difference and honor their legacy through service. And so this really has been amazing and has really helped me to put it kind of all together, especially because it's here in Puerto Rico where he was born and where a lot of his family is still living. Puerto Ricans would say, Puerto Rico se levanta, which is translation for Puerto Rico will rise. And I've heard repeatedly from volunteers and from Sonia that Puerto Rico has risen because of the volunteers that have come in and helped them rise and have not given up on helping and, you know, sending supplies, donating money, and then the people that come here and just do the labor. And I think that that's beautiful, that, you know, they recognize that and that we could be a part of that. And then I think the biggest part for us is that we've been able to make a true connection with Sonia and just get to know her and love on her and let her know that, you know, her and anyone else who's gone through the hurricane or is struggling, and they're not forgotten. Even though we can't help everybody, we're glad that we were there to help her and make that connection with her. If Javier could see the impact that is being made in the community here in Puerto Rico, he would be so grateful and he would be so proud.